Something rare is unfolding under this new moon on October 21st. The air feels different, almost alive, like the universe itself is whispering directly to you. This isn't just another lunar phase, it's a portal, a point in time where your reality bends and the energy you carry begins to rewrite your destiny. You might feel restless, emotional, or even disconnected, but that's because the old version of you is dissolving. Tonight, invisible threads are aligning, pulling you toward what's meant for you. Everything you've lost, every delay, every unanswered prayer, it's all been leading to this exact moment. The sky is darker, but that's because something brighter is trying to emerge within you. You are being called to rise, to step into the frequency of creation itself. The universe has cleared a path, and for the first time in months, your timeline is open and ready to shift. Trust that pull you feel in your chest. It's not anxiety, it's activation. The energy of this new moon doesn't ask for permission. It chooses you. And tonight, it has. Because when the moon disappears, your destiny begins to appear. It begins in silence. The kind of silence that hums through the air, where even time feels like it's holding its breath. The new moon vanishes, and with it, the old version of you begins to dissolve. The energy around you thickens. Memories, emotions, and fragments of your past rise to the surface, not to haunt you, but to be released. You may feel tired, emotional, or even uncertain of who you are. That's because the part of you that belonged to your old timeline is being deleted. This is the opening of the shadow gate, the space between endings and beginnings. It's the moment where the universe erases what no longer aligns with the person you're becoming. You might not see it happening, but you'll feel it in your body. The sudden urge to cry for no reason, the weight in your chest, the feeling that something invisible is shifting behind the scenes. That's your system recalibrating to a higher frequency. Everything that's been blocking your flow, past pain, fear, doubt, attachments, is breaking apart. It's not punishment, it's purification. The universe can't send new blessings into hands that are still holding on to the old, so it removes them one by one, gently or forcefully, depending on how tightly you cling. That's why lately, the people, habits, or dreams that once felt important might suddenly feel heavy or out of place. It's not rejection, it's redirection. This gate opens only when you're ready, and readiness doesn't mean you have everything figured out. It means you've reached the moment where staying the same hurts more than changing. It means your spirit has silently whispered, "I'm done living the same story." And the universe heard it. The shadow gate doesn't reveal itself through light. It reveals itself through emptiness. Those quiet nights when you feel lost. Those moments when you wonder why nothing seems to work. Those times when you question your purpose. Those are not endings, they're transitions. The moment you stop fighting them, you'll feel the shift begin. You may notice dreams becoming more vivid. Faces from your past may appear in your sleep. Random memories may surface during the day. That's energy returning for closure. Each emotion you face, each truth you accept, becomes a key that unlocks another door in your energy field. You are walking through dimensions of yourself, collecting pieces you lost along the way. The universe is clearing the static around you so that pure intention can flow again. The heaviness you feel isn't darkness, it's density leaving your field. It's the emotional residue of every lifetime, every heartbreak, every doubt that has kept your light dimmed. Now, under this new moon, the cosmic system begins to reboot. If you feel pulled to isolate or rest, listen. Silence is not absence, it's alignment. It's the sound of your new timeline loading. The ones who rush through this phase will rebuild on shaky foundations, but the ones who sit in the stillness will rise stronger than ever. The energy you once chased will soon start to find you. Opportunities will resurface in new forms. Conversations will align in uncanny timing. You'll meet people who mirror your next level, not your past pain. But for this to happen, the shadow gate must stay open long enough for everything unhealed to pass through it. Don't fear the void. It's where your miracle breathes for the first time. Some days will feel like breakdowns, others will feel like breakthroughs. Both are necessary. When you release, you rise. When you grieve, you grow. When you surrender, you expand. The shadow gate opens not to end you, but to begin you again. Cleaner, clearer, connected to the rhythm of the cosmos. And somewhere inside this silence, a new pulse starts to beat. The pulse of your higher self. The one who already knows what to do, who to trust, and what to let go of. You're not losing control, you're regaining it at a higher level. This phase will test your patience, your faith, and your ability to trust what you can't yet see. But soon, you'll look back and realize this was the exact moment everything changed. The night you stopped chasing and started receiving. The shadow gate opens once in a cycle, and it's open now. Step through. Leave behind the noise, the doubts, the identities that no longer belong to you. You are not breaking down. You are breaking free. The darkness is not your enemy. It's your reset key. And once you pass through it, nothing about your old life will fit the same way again. This is your rebirth. Quiet, powerful, unstoppable. The numbers start to appear everywhere. 1111 on the clock, 222 on a license plate, 444 glowing on your phone battery or receipt total. At first, it seems random, too random to mean anything. But then you notice the pattern repeating. The timing is too perfect. The synchronicity's too sharp. It's not your imagination. It's a signal. The 1111 portal has reactivated. This portal isn't out there in space. It's inside your energy field. It's the alignment point between your human timeline and your higher frequency self. Every time you see those repeating numbers, the universe is whispering, "You're exactly where you're supposed to be." It's a transmission of confirmation. The numbers are the language of energy, and when they start to appear, it means your vibration is syncing with a higher dimension. This is the moment your reality begins to rewrite itself. Invisible patterns shift around you. What once felt blocked starts to open. What once seemed distant starts to move closer. You might not understand how it's happening, but your soul does. The 1111 portal activates only when your internal code matches the frequency of creation itself. When your thoughts, emotions, and energy align with purpose, you'll begin to sense the difference between coincidence and calling. Every number you see is a breadcrumb leading you toward your next breakthrough. 1111 is alignment. 222 is balance and connection. 333 is guidance. 444 is protection. These aren't random. They're timestamps of destiny. Each time they appear, they're telling you the universe is watching your progress, adjusting your path in real time. But this phase also demands faith. The energy of the 1111 portal responds instantly to belief or doubt. When you trust what you see, your timeline accelerates. When you question it, everything slows down. That's because doubt lowers your frequency, closing the very channel that was trying to guide you. This time, belief has to come before evidence. You have to feel aligned. before life shows you proof. The more you trust, the faster the manifestations arrive. During this activation, time behaves differently. You might notice things happening faster, messages appearing the moment you think of someone, unexpected encounters, or opportunities arriving out of nowhere. That's the portal syncing your inner world with your outer experience. It bends time to serve your frequency. When you think in alignment, reality rearranges itself around your thoughts. Your senses heighten, your intuition sharpens. You start hearing the subtle nudges. Call this person. Go there. Say yes to this. These are not random impulses. They are cosmic instructions. The more you follow them, the stronger your connection becomes. You're not chasing signs anymore. You're co-creating with them. But here's what most people miss. The portal doesn't stay open forever. It vibrates like a heartbeat. It expands when you trust, contracts when you doubt. The key is consistency. You have to hold your energy steady, even when you can't yet see results. The 1111 code tests your patience, your discipline, and your ability to believe in the unseen. It's an initiation into energetic maturity, the stage where your emotions no longer control your vibration. You may notice physical sensations when this portal strengthens. Tingling in your hands, ringing in your ears, pressure between your eyebrows, or sudden bursts of emotion. These are signs that your energy centers are syncing with higher frequencies. Drink water, rest, write your thoughts. The energy is downloading faster than your mind can process. During this shift, you'll also attract reflections of your vibration. People who vibrate lower will suddenly drift away. You won't even have to argue or explain. It'll just happen naturally. At the same time, you'll meet new people who speak your soul's language instantly. They're not coincidences. They're co-creators sent by the portal to help you step into your next phase. Don't resist the changes. Don't chase what's leaving. Everything that exits your life during the 1111 window is making room for what's aligned with your evolution. The universe never takes without giving back. When you trust the flow, you'll see replacements appear almost magically. New friendships, opportunities, love, abundance. The portal only brings what resonates with your highest frequency. This period also enhances manifestation speed. Be mindful of what you think and say. Every thought is amplified. Words spoken in doubt echo into delay. Words spoken in trust magnetize miracles. You're no longer creating slowly through effort. You're manifesting instantly through vibration. The 1111 portal is a divine mirror. It reflects exactly who you are in energy form. If you see those numbers and feel excitement, you're in alignment. If you see them and feel fear, there's still resistance to release. Either way, the message is clear. Awareness has been activated. The universe has noticed your frequency rise and has opened the gate to your next level. So when you see those repeating numbers again, pause. Don't scroll past. Don't ignore it. Take a deep breath and whisper, "I'm ready." Let the energy of that moment sink into your being. It's not a coincidence. It's an invitation, a coded reminder that the unseen world is working in your favor, that your thoughts are shaping matter, and that something extraordinary is aligning for you right now. This is the power of the 1111 portal. It's not about luck. It's about resonance. You've matched the vibration of creation itself. Stay grounded, stay open, and keep your frequency clean. Because once this portal is fully active, nothing ordinary can touch your timeline again. You are stepping into the flow of divine alignment. The numbers are not calling for your attention. They are calling you home. It begins with a whisper in your memory, a flash of an old dream, a childhood desire, or a forgotten version of yourself that once burned with purpose. At first, it feels like nostalgia, a sweet ache for something long gone. But it isn't. What you're feeling is the return of the lost soul fragments, the parts of your spirit that scattered across time each time you were hurt, betrayed, silenced, or told to shrink. Every disappointment, every heartbreak, every moment you felt powerless. Pieces of you broke away and hid in different layers of your consciousness. They didn't die, they simply waited. Waited for the exact vibration you're reaching now. Under this new moon, that energy begins to return. You may feel waves of emotion for no clear reason. One moment, joy. The next, sadness. You might feel the presence of your younger self, the dreamer, the artist, the fearless believer rising from within. This is not regression, it's reclamation. Your higher self is calling back every fragment of power that once got lost in pain. When this happens, life starts to feel strange. Music hits deeper. Old memories surface in vivid detail. Certain places, people, or smells seem to unlock feelings you can't explain. That's your energy recalibrating. The past isn't haunting you. It's healing through you. You're being asked to feel what you once avoided so that those fragments can reintegrate. Each emotion is a messenger carrying something valuable. The anger reminds you of your boundaries. The sadness reminds you of your depth. The fear reminds you of your courage. The love reminds you of your infinite capacity to create. When you stop resisting what you feel, you stop scattering energy, and your power returns to its center. As these fragments merge, you may experience physical sensations, tingling in the chest, warmth in the spine, chills, or spontaneous tears. You may even feel moments of déjà vu, like you've lived this exact scene before. In a way, you have. These fragments come from timelines where you left parts of yourself behind. When you welcome them home, those parallel versions of you collapse into the now, bringing with them wisdom, intuition, and abilities you forgot you had. Your creativity may surge. You may find yourself drawn to things you once loved but abandoned. Painting, writing, music, movement. These aren't hobbies resurfacing. They are portals through which your soul expresses itself. Follow them. Each creative spark is a path of reintegration. The more you express, the faster your fragmented energy returns. There's beauty in this process, but also intensity. When lost energy comes back, it brings memories of the moments it left. You might relive pain, regret, or confusion, not to suffer again, but to understand what was taken from you. Let yourself cry. Let yourself rest. Your body is recalibrating to hold a larger amount of light than before. Forgiveness becomes the bridge here. Not forgiveness that excuses others, but forgiveness that frees you. When you release resentment, you dissolve the cords that kept your fragments stuck in the past. Every "I forgive you," spoken with sincerity, pulls another piece of your light back home. You'll begin to feel whole in ways you didn't know you were broken. Confidence returns naturally. Decision-making becomes easier. Synchronicities increase. You'll meet people who mirror your healed energy, and situations that once drained you will no longer have power over you. That's how you know reintegration is complete. When the same old triggers no longer pull the same emotional reaction. This is a sacred return, a soul-level homecoming. You are gathering the lost chapters of your story and writing them back into your being. Every fragment that rejoins you increases your magnetism. Manifestations accelerate, intuition sharpens, the heart expands. You'll notice that you begin attracting exactly what aligns with your truth, because now, nothing inside you is fragmented enough to repel it. If you feel emotional waves over the coming days, let them pass through. Don't label them, don't fight them, just breathe them out. Your higher self knows what it's doing. You're being restored piece by piece, memory by memory, frequency by frequency. When the process completes, you will feel lighter, yet stronger, softer, yet more certain. The versions of you that once got lost in pain will stand beside you as strength, creativity, and wisdom. Every lifetime, every heartbreak, every lesson converges here. You are no longer a collection of broken moments. You are the sum of everything you've survived. This is the return of your power, your essence, your light. You are remembering who you were before the world told you to forget. And this time, you won't lose yourself again. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the script of life begins to flip. The mistakes, delays, and heartbreaks that once felt like curses start to show their hidden purpose. What once blocked you now begins to bless you. What once broke you now builds you. This is the law of reversal, and under this new moon energy, it's awakening for you in full force. For years, you've carried the weight of lessons disguised as losses. You've asked why certain doors slammed shut just when you thought you were ready. You've wondered why love vanished, why money slipped through your hands, why timing always felt off by just a second. But what if none of it was failure? What if the timing wasn't wrong? It was protection. Every delay, every rejection, every heartbreak was quietly planting a seed for your turnaround, and that seed is sprouting now. The law of reversal is the energetic phenomenon that flips the polarity of your experiences. It's when everything you once saw as a setback begins working in your favor. The person who left you suddenly clears space for a true soul connection. The job that rejected you becomes the reason you build something of your own. The financial drought teaches you a level of discipline and focus that magnetizes abundance. What looked like endings were actually recalibrations. This reversal begins subtly. You may notice a strange sense of calm where anxiety used to live. Things that once triggered you no longer pull you into chaos. Conversations that used to drain you suddenly lose their grip. It's not the world that's changed, it's your energy. You've shifted from reacting to creating, from controlling to allowing. When you release control, the universe finally takes over. Control is built from fear, the belief that if you don't force it, it won't happen. But true manifestation is trust in motion. When you let go, you signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. And that's when the timeline flips. You'll begin to notice small reversals first. Unexpected messages, apologies you never thought you'd hear, payments arriving out of nowhere. Paths that once felt closed will start to reopen, but this time they'll lead to something higher. Synchronicities will multiply, showing you that the current of destiny is now flowing in your direction. The energy of the law of reversal works like a cosmic pendulum. Everything that swung too far into struggle now begins its journey back toward ease. The nights of isolation return as mornings of clarity. The loneliness transforms into peace. The confusion gives birth to purpose. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. Letting go is the key that unlocks this reversal. The moment you stop trying to micromanage outcomes, your higher self steps forward. It begins guiding you toward opportunities that fit your true vibration, not your old one. You'll start meeting people who mirror your growth, not your wounds. Your finances will begin to match your worth, not your worry. This process may feel disorienting at first. Your logical mind will try to understand how something so simple as surrender can cause such massive change. But energy doesn't respond to logic. It responds to alignment. When your heart, thoughts, and actions all agree that you are ready for better, reality has no choice but to mirror that decision. You may find that people or situations from your past try to resurface during this time. Don't rush to reject or accept them. Observe them. Some return to offer closure. Others return to see if you've truly learned the lesson. Either way, your response determines whether you repeat the cycle or rise above it. The universe tests your vibration before it rewards it. As this reversal unfolds, gratitude becomes your greatest magnet. Every time you give thanks for what once hurt you, you flip the charge on that memory from pain to power. The moment you say, "Thank you for the lesson," you reclaim authority over your timeline. The energy that once drained you begins to fuel your ascent. Soon, you'll notice your outer world catching up to your inner transformation. The opportunities you chased now chase you. The love you begged for begins to find you. The abundance you once struggled to attract now flows easily. This is the point where manifestation becomes natural, because you've become the version of yourself that no longer needs to fight for what's already hers or his by right. The law of reversal is not luck, it's alignment meeting divine timing. It's what happens when the energy of your past collapses into the power of your present. Everything you thought you lost is finding its way back in higher form. The cycle of struggle ends here, and the cycle of divine flow begins. So breathe. Release the need to know every outcome. Trust that what is meant for you can't miss you. This energy is rewriting your story in real time. The more you surrender, the faster it happens. You're entering the phase where karma begins to repay you, multiplied, where closed doors swing open, where every no transforms into a better yes. This is not a coincidence. It's the universe restoring balance after years of inner work. Everything that once fell apart is aligning perfectly again, but now it's built to last. The pain was the preparation. The waiting was the rewiring. The surrender is the switch. Your story is no longer one of survival. It's one of divine reversal. Between October 21st and October 24th, the air itself begins to shimmer with possibility. It's subtle at first, a surge of coincidences, a sudden intuitive pull, a conversation that feels fated. But this isn't chance. It's the opening of the miracle window, a 72-hour phase where the barriers between thought and reality dissolve. During this short window, manifestation moves at lightning speed. Every idea, every emotion, every decision carries amplified energy. The universe listens closely, echoing back whatever frequency you project. That's why this period demands awareness. You are both the sender and receiver, creating in real time. You'll begin to notice synchronicities intensify. A song lyric will answer a question you didn't say out loud. A stranger's words will mirror your inner dialogue. Numbers like 111, 333, or 777 will flash repeatedly, markers of alignment. Even dreams will turn prophetic, blending symbolism with instruction. Pay attention. These are not random events. They are the universe speaking your next step. This miracle window isn't about waiting for blessings to arrive. It's about meeting them halfway. The energy moves fast, and hesitation can close the gate. When a sign appears, an invitation, an impulse, an idea, trust it and move. The universe rewards immediate action, because action is proof of belief. Every second you delay, the vibration shifts, and the opportunity passes to another timeline. This is why you might feel a sense of urgency during these days, like something inside you is whispering, "Now, don't wait." That's your intuition syncing with cosmic timing. When you follow that pull, doors open effortlessly. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right moment, meeting the right people. There's no forcing in this phase, only flowing. But to align with it fully, your energy must stay clear. Doubt, fear, and overthinking create resistance. The universe doesn't respond to confusion. It responds to conviction. If you want to receive, you must decide what you truly desire. Speak it, feel it, believe it, then act as if it's already yours. The miracle window magnifies certainty. You may feel bursts of creativity or sudden inspiration. Write them down. Those ideas are downloads, not random thoughts. They carry the blueprint for your next chapter. The faster you act on them, the faster your reality shifts. Relationships, finances, and opportunities will also reflect this acceleration. What's meant for you will move closer with magnetic force, and what's not will fade quickly. Don't chase the fading. It's the universe clearing space for miracles to land. For some, this window will bring unexpected messages, a long-awaited text, a job offer, a moment of clarity that changes everything. For others, it may show up as inner transformation, the sudden disappearance of doubt, the birth of peace where anxiety once lived. Both are miracles. This 72-hour phase is like standing at a cosmic intersection where destiny, readiness, and divine timing collide. The energy won't last long, but what you do within it can alter your entire trajectory. So during these days, move with trust. Speak your intentions clearly. Follow the signs the instant they appear. Don't question how, just align with the feeling of yes. Because once this miracle window closes, life will never look the same again. You will. This is the moment the universe has been preparing you for. The rise of the chosen ones. The souls who carried light through darkness, who fell and rose again, who endured without losing faith. This is your return. For lifetimes, you've been asleep, walking through cycles that tested your strength and devotion. Now, under this new moon, the call echoes across the cosmos, and your soul remembers its purpose. You were never lost. You were being shaped. Every heartbreak refined your compassion. Every delay sharpened your intuition. Every loss reconnected you to truth. The world needed your awakening now. Not earlier, not later, but exactly in this moment when light is needed most. This is not coincidence, it's calling. You didn't stumble upon this message. Your higher self guided you here. The universe is rearranging timelines, aligning miracles, and placing power back in the hands of those who remember who they are. Breathe deeply. Feel that surge in your chest. That's not emotion, that's recognition. You are the chosen one, the bridge between worlds, the keeper of light. And tonight, as the stars shift above, destiny shifts within you.